Hi, my name is Seth and this is the second video of the assembly. In this video we'll complete sub-assembly, and it's not a very hard assembly. We just need to focus on some mate settings. The most important mate that we will use here is the width, which we already used in the previous video. So we did the hardest assembly on the previous video. Now this one will appear very easy, while if you give this exercise to someone else, it will appear very difficult. So let's begin by creating a new file and let's choose the assembly. First part that we will add is the part 3, which is the clutch cover, which will be fixed on our system. Rotate about X. Good. Now the next part to add is the part 1, which is this one. Well, I searched about it and I didn't find a name for it, so let's just call it part 1. Let's rotate about Y and let's put it just here. Now the first mate to add is the concentric mate between this face here. Make sure you select this one and not the chamfer or the fillet. Click on this one here and click on this cylinder. Now click on mate and they'll give me the concentric mate. Perfect. Now let's move our component and let's drag it here. Okay. The next mate that we will add is the tangent mate between this face, and I want this face to be tangent to maybe this edge. Then click mate. That will give me the coincident, but for me I want the tangent. Click OK. Perfect. But now, as you can see, we have a problem here. So first let's move our component to get some good position in here. And here we will use the width selections. So let's select this face, Alt Control, select this face, Alt Control again, and select this inclined face, Alt Control again, wait, and select this face. Now just click on mates, that will give you automatically the width selection. Good, and the constraint is centered by default. Now click OK. Perfect, now we have the best alignment between the part 3 and the part 1. Now let's add the part 2, which is the last component of our sub-assembly. So let's open up this part 2. Let's rotate about X. Let's put it just behind the two parts. Now the first thing to add is the concentric mate between this cylinder and any cylinder here. Click on mate. Perfect. And there is the concentric mate. Now I want a coincident mate between this face. So it's better to hide the part 3, so let's hide the clutch cover. Hide component. Good. Now I'm going to add a coincident mate between this face here. Let's zoom in, and this little tricky face on the part 2. Then click on mate. Oh, sorry. Click on mate. Let's go back and select face again, and this little face here, and they will give me the coincident mate. Now I will hide this part 1, and let's show the clutch cover. Here I will use the width mate again. So first let's rotate our component to get a good position in. Let's see if we got the good alignment. So okay, good. Well, maybe you can't see this part here, so let's just change the color. So click here on edit appearance. Let's change the color just to see it. Let's give it a green maybe. Okay, well, it looks awful, but let's just use it to see the faces that we need. So first let's click on mates and let's choose the width mate, the advanced mate width, and for the width selection I'm going to select this face here, this little one, and let's choose the same face on the other side. For the tab selection I will use this face here and this one. Perfect. Now let's go back and let's give our part the black color. I guess it's this one. Okay. Now let's show the part 1. And there you go. This is exactly the full sub-assembly that we need on the final assembly. So as you can see, it's not very hard because we have just 3 parts and we had just a few mates to deal with. In the next video we will complete the full assembly, which is the clutch system. So see you on the next video and peace out.